All right, welcome back for episode 2 of This Week in Van Life. I am in King City, California right now, about 45 minutes from Laguna Seca. It has been quite an adventure getting here. So I loaded up in Corpus Christi midday on Wednesday, June 23rd. So for this trip, I'm taking my R3 and the MT-07 for Mo. It's stock, but it should still be lots of fun. Wednesday evening, I made it to Alvarado in time to celebrate with Mandy and Mo as they took possession of their new rig. We got to stay at the RV park at MHS RV, which is where I bought mine too. So it was kind of fun to be back there and celebrate with them. Got to see a gorgeous sunrise Thursday morning. Hustled in some meetings and work, and then my mom joined me for the adventure west. So lots of driving on Thursday. We made it all the way just west of Albuquerque at the Route 66 Travel Center for an overnight there, which turned out to be amazing, and they had showers, which absolutely made my day. You know, it's the little things that make life lots of fun. So the next morning, woke up pretty early, hustled over to Winslow, Arizona. Seemed like a good place to stop, not quite on a corner, but close. Lots of meetings and work. Tried to finish up by about mid-afternoon and then finish our drive west to Las Vegas. If you're following along, that's 1,603 miles so far. Thankfully, we did make it just in time for dinner, a nice treat from Goldbelly, and the boys had to see the bikes, which is a lot of fun. The next day, my sister Jess and I hiked Heart Attack Hill at Red Rock Canyon. That's one of our favorites. Posey, the pup, not so much a pup anymore. She's an old girl, but she had a lot of fun too. For the weekend, I had to alternate between throwing the football to the guys in the pool. I think we invented a new sport, and finishing up my CPE requirements for my CPA license. I think that is enough punishment to not procrastinate again. So I will do better in future years, but really for the last couple months had been banging out quite a bit of CPE classes. So we also got to celebrate my nephew's birthday, and I had my first custom In-N-Out. I believe it was a double-double, animal style, protein style. It was pretty good. And the company was even better. I love my boys. You know, on our side of the family tree, it's lots and lots of girls. So a lot of fun to hang out with my nephews. Tuesday morning, Jess and I got in one more hike at First Creek. It's a little bit of an easier hike. It goes kind of downhill, but then the scramble back up is challenging too. So lots of fun with that. More work, and then got on the road again. By Tuesday evening, I'd made it to San Dimas, California. It was actually a much easier drive than I anticipated, although I'm sure we'll get to that later. Stayed a couple days at the Benelli Bluffs RV Park. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely recommend, and I think I'd definitely go back there. All right, so Tuesday, finished up with some work, lots and lots of meetings on Wednesday. But by Wednesday afternoon, got to get in a bit more adventure, hiked up to the Griffith Observatory with Jess and Nell, Jess number 2. The observatory itself was closed, but the views all around LA were just stunning. You could really see for miles, I think, in just about every direction. Then we met up for dinner at the Home restaurant. Just like the name sounds, it was fabulous. So good, especially the cauliflower and the nachos, of course. Thursday, up early for work. I'm still kind of straddling Central Time and Pacific Time, so I guess it's a good thing that I'm up early. And then attempted to get out of LA before the traffic. Didn't do so well with that, and then there were a few fires along the road on I-5, which made Thursday's travel particularly long and grueling. Of course, not as bad as the folks dealing with the fires, although they all looked under under control, but finally made it to King City Thursday evening. That's another 516 miles since Las Vegas. So for a total for this segment of 2,119 miles. Kind of hard to believe, but feels like they're just ticking right away. Today's list is long. Actually, finding time to make these videos is a little bit tricky, but I'm committed to doing it. But I will be spending tonight on the paddock at Laguna Seca, or at least that's the plan. So well worth all the travels. This next week is one that I have dreamed about for a really long time. I can't wait.